everybody, welcome back to another video. Please don't click off of it because you think I'm childish, but you read the title, and this is a review of the Oohoo Workers. Oohoo. I colored it because, yeah. Anyway, I got this on Amazon. There's different sets. There was one set that was 40 markers for $20. There was this set right here, which was 60 markers for $25. And then there's an 80 set, which is for 35 markers. Pretty cheap. Now, they don't tell you what markers you're gonna get, but I have some of my own markers in there, but we're just gonna ignore those. Anyway, I had did some swatching. Just ignore these last colors. There's one complaint I do have. Not all the colors match the caps and the fluorescent. Where is it? Right here. The fluorescent green. Now, I don't know what was wrong with it, but I kind of fixed it. I don't know if you can see this, but when I very first used it, when I was just, pulling out the swatches and stuff, it was all brown and yucky. I mean, that doesn't look like a fluorescent green to me, but I'm not really an expert on highlighters. Now, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna get one of my favorite colors, which is easily the skin color. This is blush, but these markers, they're called art markers. This is what they look like. They have a bullet nib and a chisel nib, which actually surprisingly works really well. Another complaint, this color, it's called royal blue. When I had got the package, the cap had fell off completely. Oh, here it goes. You can kind of see a little bit how actually, let me use the paper. I did some swatches, but you can kind of see how the nib's falling out a little bit. When I had got the package, the cap was off and stuff, and the bullet nib is like really like juicy. So I just pushed the nib back in there, and like it doesn't even click on anymore. It's like really easy to pull out. Anyway, it's a really nice color, and for it to be messed up like that, bad. Another thing is, this might just be me, but I tend to like put my hand on the caps a lot. There's the little wording. If you rub too much on it, it literally fades away. Another complaint. But yeah. Here are the colors. There's gray, greens, blues, purples, pinks, red, orangish colors, and skin tone colors. Though they don't really come with skin tone colors that are like recognizable. There are surprisingly barely any yellows. There's one yellow, and that's this one. You saw me pull out these two. These are yellows, but they literally look like orange colors, and they could pass as skin tones. Like some people use yellow as skin tones, but if you want a good yellow color, there's only really one. Here's the color swatch. This is Bristol board. You see, this is the real yellow. These are those two colors. They're like skin tone-ish orange colors. Anyway, this set comes with a lot of greens and blues and grays. They actually do blend pretty well. I'm going to pull up a picture that I made. This is my first time using these markers, and I did intense blending on this. This is a girl that I made. Don't mind if it smudges because I have used the brush pen that I'll probably do a review on later. But yeah, you can actually blend these markers, which I was really surprised about. I feel like it works best if you do it like really quickly. Like once you put down one color, you immediately have to put down the other color, or it won't really blend that well. The thing is, when you're blending the colors, you think you mess up the picture because when you put down the color, it looks like it's not blending, but when the ink dries, it's blended. So that's a little confusing. These markers do work with other markers, which in my case, you can see I have the Winsor Newton brush markers, and they actually blended pretty well with them. Very vibrant colors. Here's another picture. I didn't make it, but my sister did. I drew the picture, she colored it. It's actually pretty easy to color with the chisel tip. But yeah, here are some of the pictures. I'm gonna give you a mini sketchbook tour. Don't mind me. This has like an amazing variety of greens. Steven Universe. That's what my stuff is full of. Yeah, whenever, I'm probably gonna use these markers for like really fast sketching purposes. Is there anything under here? Yeah. So that's really, oh yeah, I mentioned this already, but some of the caps on the markers are loose. Like the ones on the bullet nibs are really tight, but the ones on the chisel nibs are like pretty loose if you don't click them in. Let me see. Oh, the grays. There's like this thing. It's like bronze gray, blue gray, gold gray, whatever. The bronze one really confused me. Bronze green, because it just, when you first put it down, it came out so dark. It didn't even match the lid, but now that it's dry, that actually matches fairly well. One thing I did know for the skin colors, the bullet nib was scratchy, and the chisel nib was pretty juicy. The one thing is scratchiness, kind of bad, you know. This paper, the Bristol board, if you look very closely, you can see that it's kind of like feathered. You can kind of see it here. I'm not really sure if you can, but like on the greens, if you look really closely, you can see feathers on the greens and on the blues. It feathered on here on the blues. Pretty sure you can't see it, but if you get them and you do them, maybe it's just the way I was coloring, but when I did it on my sketchbook paper, Canson textured, it didn't fade at all, or feather at all. Let's just say I have this one color, which is really similar to one of my Copic markers. These two colors are very similar. This is the BVOO. This is the 145. I don't really understand the numbering on this one because the blues. Maybe I'm just dumb. This is I'm thinking the higher numbers are darker, the lower numbers are lighter. This right here is a 76. It's pretty light. This is a 71. Now, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's me being dumb. It's like one number means the saturation, another means how light it is. I don't know, but that just, confuses me. It's probably just me. On the sketchbook paper, these markers like barely bled through. Okay, that's one thing they barely did. They barely bled through. Okay, I'm gonna get on to the skin colors because they kind of confused me. You would find the most unexpected skin colors. If you get this set and you kind of get the same colors I did, if you want good skin colors, you're probably going to be using the pinks, which you might be like, that's normal, but like the bright pinks, because there are some neutral skin colors, like the only skin color is baby skin pink. It's still a pink, but it's a pretty decent skin color, right? All the other colors are like not even supposed to be made for skin colors. Like this color right here, you might be like, that looks like a skin color. This is actual orange. Some people use orange for skin colors, but I don't. This is also the one that has a loose nib. I mean, this one barely moves, and this one's like, whoop-de-doo. But yeah, doesn't really come with many skin colors that, you would have to swatch them out and actually pick good skin colors. Either way, these markers smudge. Oh, why is this cap off? What the, oh my god. Was this light this overnight? Oh my god, why's the cap off? Does it still work? I didn't use it. Oh, it still works. See, this is what I mean. It really falls off easily. The caps. You saw it first here. What was I saying? Oh yeah. They bleed really easily. Smudge. I keep on saying bleed. Smudge. They smudge very easily with my brush pen and with my Micron pens. Those are the only pens that I have right now. So, yeah. They bleed really bad with those. It's kind of a shame. Yeah. Anyway. The packaging is really nice. This comes with a size of 60, but you can still add like your own markers in there, and it'll still close up. Because I have some Copics in there, I have some Prismacolors in there, and it still closes up even if it's like overloaded. Like I could still put a good majority more markers in there. Yeah. Anyway, you can actually get really smooth colors with these, but the one thing that does happen, I don't know if you can see it, but when you color in the paper and you saturate it completely, there's like these little white specks in there. You might be able to see it, you might not, but on this elf girl, her little green white specks, you know, yeah. But markers blended fairly well on sketchbook paper. It's a matter of how fast you do it. I actually, some of my favorite colors are the fluorescent colors, which sadly you only get 3 of them because I am believed to think that, I'm not sure if they are, me not doing my research, these are actually water-based markers because I did a test where I had layered them in this paper and on Bristol board, and they had both picked up, you know, little paper scraps. You might be all like, oh, maybe other markers do that too. They don't. I'll try it right now. They really don't. Here is the fluorescent green color. I think I fixed it. Anyway, if you keep on layering and layering, little bits of the paper will come off. But if you get a color like this color, you can keep layering and layering and layering and layering, and none of the paper is coming up like this. I tried it on Bristol board as well. I'm gonna use a different color so you won't think it's just the green. I keep on layering and layering, and you know, same thing happened. The little bits came off. I've used this with the markers, but I guess let's get a deep red this time. When I continue layered and layered and layered, nothing happened. So I'm pretty sure, ooh, I've bled through a lot. I'm pretty sure that the fluorescent colors are water-based markers, which I kind of like, but I also think it's a little bit, you know, because I got this pack for alcohol markers and you give me water-based markers. If I wanted highlighters, I could have went to the dollar store and got more highlighters, but you can't really complain because these are actually pretty cheap and they're pretty decent quality. Anyway, do I recommend you buy the Ohuhu markers? Yes. If you're a beginner, hell yeah. But these do have chisel tip, bullet nib. People think, oh, it's not good because it doesn't have a brush tip, but I honestly like these better than brush tip markers because what you might not know, maybe you do, or maybe I just suck at coloring, the brush tip markers tend to bleed a lot. Like one stroke is like psh, ink everywhere. Not like bursted out of the container, no, just like it spreads a lot. But with like a bullet nib or chisel nib, you have a lot of control with that. It just is because it's hard and like you don't press down as much. Not this markers actually, Prismacolor, the brushes just go. Like if you color a circle, it's just like okay. I guess that's just how the brush markers work, but that's a for me, you know. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video, and you might actually get these. By the time you see this, they probably went down in price actually. I did get this for my birthday though. The shipping was pretty fast, 2 days. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I'm trying to work hard to get more subscribers. This is a hobby thing, you know. If you want to do collaborations and stuff, I'm always open. Yeah. Not saying that I will always be on time though, which is a little thing I need to work on. But still, I'm trying to be always open, okay? Suggestions for the next video. I'm probably gonna put out a lot of reviews because I got a lot of stuff. I don't know what I'm doing with my fingers. I just, you know, thought I could do something with my fingers. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. Insert I for no reason. Share it with your friends and your artist friends, you know, help them out. This is probably a terrible review because it's the first time I've done a review. That's a lie. I did the Copic review, which was bad still. I'm not good at talking, if you can tell. But yeah. Yes. So yeah. Please like the video because it makes me happy to see when people like the video, and leave supporting comments. Please don't be the people who write first, second, whoa, yes, like, stop, please. Write something actually about the video, ask questions about the markers, and I can probably answer them for you. But anyway, sketchbook 2 are coming out soon. I have like 2 pages left. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.